Assalamu alaikum. This is Pratusha Burwal welcoming all to the English news from Btv-Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. Martyr Usman Hadi later rests next to grave of national poet Kazi Nazrul Islam in Dhaka University. Nation to move forward keeping ideals of Usman Hadi in heart, says Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus. Nation observes day of mourning on death of Usman Hadi. Bodies of 6 Bangladesh Army peacekeepers reach for Sudan. Burial with star and military honor tomorrow. $529,000 expatriates and government employees registered to vote by post in next parliament polls and referendum. More than 1,000 Palestinians die waiting to leave Gaza for emergency treatment, says World Health Organization. And West Indies trailed by 194 runs against New Zealand at Mount Maunganui. Viewers, those were the headlines, and moving on to the details. Shahid Sharif Usman Hadi, frontline fighter of the July uprising and spokesperson of Inqilab Martyr, was laid to eternal rest beside the national poet Kazi Nazrul Islam near the Dhaka University Central Mosque this afternoon. He was buried around 3:50 p.m. after his Namazi Janaza, attended by hundreds of thousands at the South Plaza of the Shongbad. Hadi's coffin, wrapped in the national flag, was taken to the grave at about 3:18 p.m. Prayers and Fatiha were offered after the burial for eternal peace of the departed soul. Based on the family's request, Hadi was buried beside poet Kazi Nazrul Islam on the Dhaka University campus. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus said the entire nation will remember Hadi forever and work to fulfill his dream. Chief Advisor said this in an emotionally charged address before the Namazi Janaza of Sharif Usman Hadi, stressing that the gathering was not a farewell but a pledge. Professor Yunus said, "We have come to make a promise to you that what you told us we will fulfill."
সারা বাংলাদেশ জুড়ে কোটি কোটি মানুষ আজকে এই মুহূর্তের জন্য অপেক্ষা করছে। তারা তাকিয়ে আছে হাদির কথা শোনার জন্য। আজকে প্রিয় ওসমান হাদি, তোমাকে আমরা বিদায় দিতে আসি নাই এখানে। তুমি আমাদের বুকের ভেতরে আছো এবং চিরদিন বাংলাদেশ যতদিন আছে তুমি সকল বাংলাদেশির বুকের মধ্যে থাকবে। এটা কেউ সরাতে পারবে না। আমরা আজকে তোমাকে প্রিয় হাদি বিদায় দিতে আসিনি। আমরা তোমার কাছে আমরা ওয়াদা করতে এসেছি। তুমি যা বলে গেছো সেটা যেন আমরা পূরণ করতে পারি, সেই ওয়াদা করার জন্য আমরা একত্র হয়েছি। সেই ওয়াদা শুধু আমরা নয়, পুরুষানুক্রমে বাংলাদেশের সব মানুষ পূরণ করবে। সেই ওয়াদা করার জন্যই আমরা তোমার কাছে আজকে এসেছি, সবাই মিলে যে যেখানে আছি। আমরা তোমার যে মানব প্রেম, তোমার যে ভঙ্গি, মানুষের সঙ্গে উঠা বসা, তোমার যে রাজনৈতিক দৃষ্টিভঙ্গি, সবাই প্রশংসা করছে, সেটা আমরা মনে প্রাণে গ্রহণ করছি, যে এটা যেন আমাদের মনে সবসময় জাগ্রত থাকে, আমরা সেটা অনুসরণ করতে পারি। তুমি আমাদেরকে এমন এক মন্ত্র কানে দিয়ে গেছো, সেই মন্ত্র বাংলাদেশের কেউ কোনোদিন ভুলতে পারবে না, এবং এই মন্ত্র চিরদিন আমাদের কানে বাজতে থাকবে। সেই মন্ত্র বাংলাদেশের বড় মন্ত্র হয়ে আমাদের জাতির সঙ্গে সংযুক্ত থাকবে। তোমার মন্ত্র ছিল বলবীর চির উন্নত মমশির। এই উন্নত মমশিরের যে মন্ত্র তুমি দিয়ে গেছো, সেটা বাংলাদেশি সন্তানের জন্মলগ্ন থেকে যতদিন সে বেঁচে থাকবে নিজের কাছে বলবে, চল বলবীর চির উন্নত মমশির, আমাদের শির কখনো নত হবে না। সেই মন্ত্র তুমি আমাদেরকে দিয়ে গেছো, আমাদের সব কাজে সেটা আমরা প্রমাণ করব। আমরা দুনিয়ার সামনে মাথা উঁচু করে চলবো, কারো কাছে মাথা নত করব না। সেই মন্ত্র তুমি আমাদেরকে দিয়ে গেছো, আমরা সেটা পূরণ করে যাব। প্রিয় হাদি, তুমি নির্বাচনে অংশগ্রহণ করতে চেয়েছিলে, এবং সেই নির্বাচনে অংশগ্রহণ করতে গিয়ে নির্বাচন কিভাবে করতে হয় তারও একটা প্রক্রিয়া জানিয়ে গেছে আমাদেরকে। সেই প্রক্রিয়া যেন আমরা সবাই মিলে গ্রহণ করি, যে কিভাবে প্রচারণা কার্য চালাতে হয়, কিভাবে মানুষের কাছে যেতে হয়, কিভাবে মানুষকে কষ্ট না দিয়ে তার বক্তব্য প্রকাশ করতে হয়, কিভাবে বিনীতভাবে মানুষের কাছে আসতে হয়, সব কিছু তুমি শিক্ষা দিয়ে গেছো। আমরা এই শিক্ষা গ্রহণ করলাম, আমরা এই শিক্ষা চালু করতে চাই। আমরা সবাই আমাদের জীবনে আমাদের রাজনীতিকে এই পর্যায়ে নিয়ে আসতে চাই, যাতে হাদি আমাদের জীবনে স্পষ্টভাবে জাগ্রত থাকে। হাদি, তুমি হারিয়ে যাবে না, তুমি কোনোদিন কেউ তোমাকে ভুলতে পারবে না। তুমি যুগ যুগ ধরে আমাদের সঙ্গে থাকবে, আমাদেরকে তোমার মন্ত্র পুনঃ পুনঃ মনে করিয়ে দেবে, আমরা তোমাকে মনে করিয়ে দেব চলবীর উন্নত মমশির। আমরা সেই মন্ত্র নিয়ে আজকে সামনের পথে এগিয়ে যাব।
Earlier, his Namazi Janaza was held at the South Plaza of the Shongbad Bhavan after Johur prayers. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus, advisors of the interim government, senior government officials, different political leaders, Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, as well as hundreds of thousands of people from all walks of life also joined his janaza and offered prayers seeking forgiveness of the departed soul of Shohid Hadi. Hadi's elder brother Maulana Dr. Abu Bakr Siddiq administered the Namazi Janaza. Earlier, Professor Yunus spoke on the occasion as Religious Affairs Advisor AFM Khalid Hussain also addressed and read out the biography of Shohid Hadi. Inkilab Martyr member Secretary Abdullah Al-Jabir spoke on the occasion as well. The South Plaza of the Shongbad Bhavan at the entire Manik Mia Avenue witnessed a mixed scenario of emotion and resistance as some of the people broke into tears for Hadi while others were chanting slogans against fascism and hegemony as well as demanding trial for Hadi killing. Sharif Usman Hadi, the fearless frontline fighter of the July uprising and spokesperson of the Inkilab Martyr, was shot on December 12 while he was on a battery-run auto rickshaw in the city's Postal area. A one-day state mourning is being observed across the country today following the death of Shohid Sharif Usman Hadi. As part of the state mourning, the national flag is being flown at half mast at all government, semi-government and autonomous offices, educational institutions, government and private buildings, as well as Bangladesh missions abroad. The bodies of 6 Bangladesh Army peacekeepers martyred in a terrorist drone attack on a United Nations mission base in Sudan has arrived in Dhaka, drawing solemn tributes from military and civil authorities. The mortar remains arrived at Hazrat Shahjalan International Airport in Dhaka today. The bodies were received by Lieutenant General Mizanur Rahman Shamim, Chief of General Staff of Bangladesh Army. Chairman of the Civil Aviation Authority of Bangladesh, the acting president representative of the United Nations in Bangladesh, A representative of the force commander of the United Nations Interim Security Force for Abe, senior officials of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, military officers and members of the media were also present. At the reception, all attendees observed 1 minute of silence while military personnel rendered salutes to honor the fallen peacekeepers. The peacekeepers were martyred in a brutal terrorist drone attack on a UN peacekeeping base in the Abyei area of Sudan on December 13. Following funeral prayers at the Central Mosque of Dhaka Cantonment on December 21, the bodies will be flown by helicopter to their respective hometowns for burial with full military honors. In the same attack, 9 other Bangladeshi peacekeepers were injured. Of them, 8 are currently undergoing treatment at Aga Khan University Hospital in Nairobi, Kenya, and all are reported to be out of danger. To exercise voting rights in the 13th National Parliamentary Election and the referendum, a total of 5,29,091 voters have registered so far through the Postal Vote BD app. Alongside Bangladeshi expatriates from different countries, government employees assigned election duties and those currently staying outside their registered voter areas are also registering through the Postal Vote BD app. According to the postal voting update published on the Election Commission's website today, a total of 5,29,091 voters have registered via the app. Among them, 4,97,033 are male voters and 32,056 are female voters. Among the registered voters, 4,62,593 are expatriates, while 66,498 are government employees engaged in election duties or staying outside their voter constituencies. Expatriates, the highest number of registrations came from Saudi Arabia with 132,111 voters. Additionally, 49,663 registered from Qatar, 36,893 from Oman, 33,981 from Malaysia, 26,273 from United Arab Emirates, 23,544 from the United States, 18,309 from Kuwait, 18,133 from the United Kingdom, 17,005 from Singapore, 13,437 from Italy, and 10,992 from Canada. On the other hand, 66,498 Bangladeshi voters currently residing within the country have registered under the in-country postal voting category through the Postal Vote BD app. The Hill District of Rangamati is a unique example of peace and harmony. People here, regardless of caste, religion, or color, live together through peaceful coexistence. They want to renovate Rangamati through harmony. The residents of the 3 hill districts, both the hilly people and the Bengalis, opined that if the region remains peaceful, the country also remains peaceful. But any kind of instability created there affects the whole country. A few days ago, the hill district of Khagrachuru became unstable, the tension of which spread throughout the 3 hill districts as well as the entire country. Thousands of tourists and locals had to suffer due to the incident. Rangamati is a district with a population of about 7 lakh people. There are people of various religions, including Buddhists, Christians, Hindus, and Muslims. They are practicing their respective religions safely and fearlessly. No one hinders them in doing so, and it is clearly visible everywhere of the region. The government has taken various steps to continue and strengthen this trend of harmony. The Rangamati Deputy Commissioner said steps taken by the government are yielding positive results. Analysts working on the hills emphasize on ensuring health care for the people living in the hills, opening more hostels in the hills for education, and making them financially self-sufficient. The residents of the hill region opined that some miscreants tried to destroy the harmony of the hill people and the Bengalis through creating anarchy. People from both the Hill and Bengali community are seen valuing various products staying side by side at Bonurupa Bazaar in the Rangamati Shodor. From hand-woven clothes of the hilly people, local fruits, nuts and even fresh fish from Kaptai Lake are available in the bazaar, which attract the tourists from across the country. This is one of the dazzling examples of peaceful coexistence of hilly people and the Bengalis in the region. The residents of the region expect such peace to prevail always. The Chattogram City Corporation has started a mosquito control program and cleanliness drive to control mosquito-borne diseases, including dengue and chikungunya, in the port city. City Mayor Dr. Shahadat Hussain inaugurated the program at the Katalganj area of the city today. At the inauguration ceremony, the mayor said, buildings have been constructed by encroaching the Hijra Canal in Katalganj. Due to this, the weight of the canal has decreased. Those who have built buildings on the canal will have to vacate the land, according to the document. The work of evicting illegal buildings have already started, he added. He said the work of renovating the Hijra Canal will be completed within 2 to 3 months. Later, he visited the illegal encroachment eviction activities of the Hijra Canal. The Chief Conservation Officer of the City Corporation, Captain Iftikhar-Uddin Ahmed Chaudhry, and other officials were present on the occasion. Now, international news. The World Health Organization says more than 1,000 patients have died while waiting for urgent medical evacuation from war-ravaged Gaza in the last year and a half. Citing numbers from the Gaza Health Ministry, WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus in a post on X said on Friday that 1,092 patients were known to have died while awaiting medical evacuation just between July 24 and November 28, 2025. He noted that over 10,60,000 patients with severe health conditions have been medically evacuated from Gaza since October 2023, but thousands more remain trapped without access to life-saving care. The WHO chief noted that evacuations carried out by the WHO and its partners included more than 5,600 children, all requiring critical and advanced medical treatment unavailable in Gaza. At least 7 people were killed and 15 others injured while Russian ballistic missiles struck post infrastructure in the Ukraine's southwestern Odessa region. Regional Governor Oleg Kepa said in a post on Telegram on Friday, the Odessa region has come under intensified aerial attacks in recent weeks, with rescuers from 12 regions currently deployed to assist in managing the aftermath of repeated strikes. In recent weeks, Russia has pummeled Odessa's logistics and energy infrastructure, hitting a breach on the border with Moldova and cutting electricity and heating to hundreds of thousands of people in freezing temperatures.